Coding and You're on the Block, where we keep it real with 100% St. Lucian music every single week. And we're rapping all corners of the island. That's 758, 759, and 760, bringing you the best from our local artists. We're already in the middle of our first season. I mean, time flies by so quickly, and we have seen some very interesting stuff. Of course, compliments of your voting. So to say thank you for all that, we have a special surprise lined up for you, but you need to stay tuned to hear more about that. We are in the heat of the carnival season, but it can't just be jump up all the time, and you are showing that with your selections. This week, the countdown is starting off with Melanin by Vision and keeping it warm and cool with Nature by Sean in number 8.
Melanin got the shake take over me. Melanin got this put a spell over me. She can only see water, body full of sugar, dip in my ginger. If I dare say what I wonder, will I get the taste of the grand fruit? So you get happy with the mango, sanko, no more time with the bango. Good girl, she not get back, chat. Sex her so deep, she get lost on my cock. I can tell she a freak when she take the back shot. Vex me for more, she got wanna backtrack on. Body bend, body take fun. Body stop, pussy get numb. Pink nipple flick with my tongue. Dark skin beat like a drum now. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Capranova. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Gabenova. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Capranova. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Gabenova. All your body good so. Watch that waist lose control. You're I can't keep my cool. Keep my cool. Wine, catch, move like me play a jara.
Islands sit on choir.
Are you ready for me? Can I come give my testimony? I need your sweet melanin. Let me give you the plenty honey. Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Design on me all falling. And me diamonds splash like water. Her body I'm comforting. Give me everything, no quarter. Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Pretty nature, full with flavor. 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 With me, you will never be crying. Never be crying, no. To you, I will never be lying. Never be lying, no. For you, I will always be trying. Always be trying, yeah. Baby, this flame never dying. Flame never dying, no. Take you every location. No stress by the codation. You give me motivation. But again, maybe so blatant. Take you every
situation difficile. Il y a solitaire, pas qu'à quitter. J'ai ouï en toi cassé, délai qu'a fait ouélé, comme si la vie a pas qu'à aider. Toi qu'à tu plis, toi qu'à, il t'en pour la descente, pas faire la vie a plus difficile. Quitter, mettez
say bike life. You like motorbike. Man with bike you like. Come and take the ride. Look the eggety, sit down. Well, cock it up, sit down. Use your two legs, grip that. Make that shake on the bike back. Look your favorite bike, sit down. Well, cock it up, sit down. Use your two legs, grip that. Make that shake and just jump on the bike. Let me show you the vibes. If you please shake, it will be white like rice. Your legs go shake, but you will be alright. You have helmet, so you will survive. Anyway, we go party tonight. Park on the route, anywhere that I vibe. When we pull up, people watching the bike. See over this up, AKT in style, and it's riding, 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 riding. Look the AKT, sit down. Well, cock it up, sit down. Use your two legs, grip that. Make that shake on the bike back. Look your favorite bike, sit down. Well, cock it up, sit down. Use your two legs, grip that. Ready, make that shake. There we go, girl. Rev it up. Boom. Back it up. Boom. One twash, lift it up. Boom. Yes, girl, make it pop. Boom. You wanna feel alive? Come ride it all night. Mommy tell you that go get you in a trouble. But unless how you make it bubble and it's riding, we riding, ride.
Closing off that segment, we had Ngozi with T-Way, and picking up the pace right after, we had Frizzy Madaras with Bike Life. I love the versatility of St. Lucian music. I can say that to say the least. Right now, we are heading into a quick commercial break, but keep it locked on DBS because you're chilling on the block directly from Track Sports Bar and Grill in Rodney Bay. When we return, of course, we have your top 5 picks, and we'll be chilling with a special guest artist. You don't want to miss it, and you have to stay tuned for information on how you can get in on the surprise. So keep it locked, you're on the block.
Make that shake. You like photo, man with you like. Right.
We're down. Yo, Frizzy.
My G.
Where you there?
And the route going home, you know.
As I just see you post a thing by the set, cause I by the stadium waiting. What?
How, my G. All of that was yesterday. That was yesterday, my G. That was yesterday.
We're coming to you directly from Track Sports Bar and Grill in Rodney Bay, and we're catching up with Sedale today. Now, the hairstyle looking fresh, the shades looking nice. You just come down, friend.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So we see you've been busy locally, you've been busy internationally. What's it been like for you coming back into the hectic music scene post-COVID?
I love it. When COVID happened, you tend to realize that a lot of things you miss it. The saying goes, you don't miss it until
it's gone.
Until it's gone, right? So I'm just happy to be in a carnival season where we could go out, perform at events. I was at Soca Monarch semi-finals last night, and for me, I was just taking it all in. The fact that there's a huge crowd, there's people performing, people enjoying themselves. So I'm just happy to be back in the swing of things. and it's been hectic. Myself, I'm a promoter and an artist, so
Yeah.
I have a lot that I do during the carnival season, preparing for Transcend and GOB, as well as performing. And it's stressful. You hear my voice now. My voice under pressure, and it's because I ain't sleeping and things. All because I want to ensure that, you know, I put my best foot forward as a promoter and as an artist. So I love it. We're back.
Girl, your bumper big and sexy, so girl come put it on me. Push back, hey, I want you push back, girl. Hey, I don't want your name or your number, I just wanna roll on your bumper. Push back, hey, I want you push that bumper.
We're back, and I think that's the right way to just encapsulate everything, because boy, people looking out for a job, you know.
Yeah.
That JOB boat ride, people are looking out for that. And I see, as a promoter, you've actually taken the extra step with your events to offer local tickets.
Correct.
For people to get local tickets. Because, you know, you have to take care of the Lucian, so not everybody wants to go and buy a ticket online.
Yeah, what I noticed is that a lot of people were complaining, one, about the price of the tickets, and two, a lot of tickets were not available on the ground in St. Lucia. So what I wanted to do is check for the people. I understand that we, you know, going through some hard times right now. We're now coming out of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So some people, they catch themselves yet. So it's important for us to meet each other halfway. And we did reduce the price of the tickets for both events, GOB and Transcend. GOB was about 180 EC after you pay the fees online and whatnot.
Yeah.
And Transcend was 150 EC, drinks inclusive. So we reduced Transcend to $100 and JOB to $150. So Transcend, like I said, is drinks inclusive. I believe.
No, he said drinks inclusive.
Yeah.
What date is that
That's
event?
July 12th
July
at the
12th.
Dance
We need to
Army
take that down,
Stadium.
right?
Yeah, I believe that's a good deal. You spend $100 and you drink, you know,
Yep.
all night. And Transcend for me has always been the event that starts off the Carnival week. A lot of people fly in for that event as well. But it's an event that's also heavily attended by locals. So it just made sense for us to do that for our people. As a promoter, I try to be thoughtful and not be, you know, driven by money. I believe in when you do business, you have to have a conscience, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not just driven by the numbers, but I think St. Lucian's has helped myself as an artist and as a promoter. They helped me get where I'm at today. So I kind of look at this as giving back to them.
Try find me on the map, we are doing very good. Yeah, pocket full of cash, we are doing very good. When the party up, we are doing very.
All right, so you give us the events to go to, and you give us a Duive anthem as well. I like to say St. Lucian's have hot foot. I'm one of y'all. I am part of the problem. We have hot foot. We here, there, and everywhere. And of course, we have an anthem to go with that this year. So Sedale, Duive, the track is popping. And of course, you give us a music video as well. I love when artists come out and they give you the song with a visual, because you could share that all on your socials without having to post a picture necessarily of you in your car, in traffic, waiting for a song to play on the radio. So what was the process of heading into the studio? Is this a track that you were working on for a while, or is it just something you decided, you know, we back outside, we need a song?
Well, the song came about 2 years ago. The funny thing is I had the concept Duive for a number of years, but I never really wrote anything to it. In 2019, I believe, late 2019, Shemi came and he said to me, yo, I have a track called Duive. And he sang, you know, the idea that he had. And I said, dog, I had a similar concept. Let's write this song together and I want to sing it. So we did that. And I had a big up Shemi because we always work together. That song, we go to our usual writing spot, which is Pigeon Island. Night time, just sit up in the car, play the rhythm and just vibes. And we came up with the song, didn't take too long, recorded it. And the intention was to release it in 2020. Of course, COVID happened. And we decided, because of the nature of the song, you can't drop a song about Duvet and
And we
hot
lock
food
inside,
and we
yeah.
lock down. Right? So we decided that we would hold it until Carnival came back around. It's a song I strongly believe in because I feel like it speaks to the Lucian spirit. You know, how we socialize, how we party. So for me, I knew that it would do well because it's just St. Lucian, you know? I definitely decided to do the visual because I'm very big on visuals. I want people to see the vision all the way through. So you hear the audio and the vision is supposed to be complementary to the audio. And I'm happy to see the video came out how I expected it to, even better. We wanted to give off that very grassroots vibe. We had the old beat up flat van.
Yeah.
And one thing, when I'm looking for stuff or I'm trying to contact somebody, if I can't find that person or find that thing that I'm looking for within my network, I just put it up on Facebook.
And somebody must.
Somebody must know. So in the video, we have a young goat. So I said, yo, I need a goat for a music video. Everybody one name.
Imagine you see
Why I
somebody
need a
just
goat?
post on Facebook,
Yeah.
he needs a goat for a music video.
Right. So people wondering why you need a goat. But people hitting me back saying, yo, I know somebody who have a goat or I have a goat.
Have a goat.
Right. And then I needed the flat van and again got that. So I had to big up my Facebook friends too. They helped me execute my vision. And I'm happy to see the videos out is doing well. Like I said, it really encapsulates what St. Lucia is about and how we socialize and party. I have to big up ICAST Productions for the directing and the editing and the shooting of the video. They did an amazing job. And I feel like this song is a song that we could take internationally as well.
All right, so you did mention ICAST is behind the video. What about the production of the song?
The song was produced by Fox Productions, Moto, Team Fox, not Fox
Team
Productions.
Fox,
Right,
yeah.
I have to get that right. So Moto, we've worked on a few tracks. The first being the Fuego Rhythm with Indie Band.
Yeah.
Right? This is one of my
What
favorite
look song
songs.
I like it?
That's one of my favorite songs. Yeah. So we started work there, and even during the pandemic, we did a song called It's a Rap on the Red Dress Rhythm. And then we decided, of course, it was time to drop the Duvet.
All right. So, as an artist who has been in the industry for a long time, I mean, if you've been following Sedale from Pandemonium to Duvet, you know what I'm talking about.
And even before that.
Even before that. Sedale, okay, you know what was your first track out? Let's do some music history here.
My first ever recorded track is a track called Roll Deep.
Roll Deep.
Yes, I don't even know if that song is still on YouTube. That's how long ago that was. At that point, I wasn't really, of course I had an interest in music, but I wasn't really singing professionally, I would say.
Okay.
I do a song, I put it out, and you know, it did its thing. And it started the process of me, you know, continuously recording music till a point where I said, you know what, let me go full-time. So 2014 is when I went full-time, and that's when Pandemonium came out.
Yeah.
And Pandemonium did its thing, and I'm happy to see that it propelled my career. Yeah.
What, at this stage in your career, having seen St. Lucia's music industry develop, what would you want to see come into St. Lucia for local artists? I mean, you're on the international scene as well. Of course, you would have interacted with members of the music industry out there. So what do you think St. Lucia needs to bring in?
I love that question, because what I have realized is that in St. Lucia, we don't make our artists stars. I would love to see more of that. I would love to see companies getting behind artists and using the artists and the music to promote their stuff, rather than having to go overseas to get an artist to promote their stuff locally. I think that sometimes we have a tendency to place more value on what's happening outside rather than what's in St. Lucia. And I was sort of guilty of that as well. It took me a while to, you know, reprogram my own thinking. We grew up in what some people consider a small island, and then we look to islands like Jamaica or Trinidad, even Barbados.
Yeah.
And we look at their artists and their music, and we seem to have this attitude that damn, that's
it's
the whole
always
standard. It's better,
something
right?
out there, yeah.
Correct. And it took me years to understand that, we are just as good as them. You understand? And that's no knock on my brothers from the other islands. Many of us are friends, but I say all of this to say that we need to start placing more value on what we have here. And we need to prop our artists up, prop up our industry. So I'm very vocal when it comes to that kind of stuff. When I see something, for instance, like it's in Lucia Carnival and there are events using foreign music to promote our carnival.
When there's so much local music out.
Right,
yeah.
right. Or when a foreign artist is coming to St. Lucia and you have locals on the cast as well, but it's the foreign artist's name and the locals are considered and
like
many
the
more.
fine print.
Even that too, or and many
and
more.
Many more.
You know, I want when I see a flyer with a foreign artist, I understand they may be the headliners, but right alongside them can be our local acts as well. And one of the things I noticed like about countries like Dominica, even Grenada as well. Grenada, I remember watching an event online and Marsha was on the show. Of course, Marsha Montano is a mega superstar, right? And what was interesting to me is that Marsha didn't close the show. And anyway, I've seen Marsha in my life, he closes the show.
Yeah.
But he performed probably the one before the last. The local acts closed the show.
They closed the show. That's,
right. And I thought, and the people stayed to see the local acts. Yeah. So it wasn't like Marsha performed, everybody gone home. So I think we now need to start adopting that kind of thinking. Our artists are very capable. We have artists like Arthur, Ezra, Shemi J, Michael Robinson, Ricky T, Teddyson John. We have capable artists who could put on a show. So I want us to continue supporting our artists and prop them up, make them the stars. We need to get the ground behind our people and make them the stars.
Amazing stuff coming out from you, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the ground again. Of course, COVID is making its way out the door. We're still being careful, but we are outside, and we are outside with Sedale and Deepa Dance Soca. Right now, we're heading for a quick commercial break. Keep it locked.
Hot foot, everybody outside. You Deepa. So you me now, from the car up class, we are doing very well. Try find me on the map, we are doing very well. Yeah, pocket full of cash, we are doing very well. When the party up, we are doing very well. Your partner, where the party at? Where the party at? On the road, on the flag, yo we don't get that. Johnny Walker, Hennessy, give me all of that. We like to do it. Always have a hot foot. Yeah, always have a hot foot. Lucian's always have a hot foot. When it come to party time, from the car up gas, we are doing very well. Try find me on the map, we are doing very well. Pocket full of cash, we are doing very well. When the party up, we are doing very well. Your partner, hey, during the day we down in town, in the night we in the bay. Tuesday night we buy Falcon, Friday night we cross the lake. Hey, during the day we down in town, in the night we in the bay. Tuesday night we buy Falcon, Friday night we cross the lake. From the car up back we are doing very well. Try find me on the map, we are doing very well. Yeah, pocket full of cash, we are doing very well. When the party up, we are doing very well. The fellas come in, the fellas tell me they have a fed up grocery lane. Imagine I got a partner shop me, that man tell me they have a fed up souffle. Better, that's how we going everywhere. I ain't that we very.
Now, I see after the little bit of power I gave you all last week, the people from 760 seem to be coming back on the countdown with a force. So, in at number 5, we have representing Denry, Umpa with Plant.
Right side la Cock up sa Tic tac sa Nemo asu genou. Left side Right side And allez, now this hand la plat, 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 plat. Tête vie moute clap, 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 clap. Now this hand la plat, 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 plat. Vie moute clap, 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 clap. Now do bout la Left side la Right side la Cock up sa Tic tac sa Nemo asu genou. Left side Right side And allez, now this hand la plat, 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 plat. Tête vie moute clap, 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 clap. Now this hand la plat, 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 plat. Vie moute clap, clap, clap. Do bout la Left side la Right side la Cock up sa Tic tac sa Nemo asu genou. Left side Right side And allez, now this hand la plat, 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 plat. Tête vie moute clap, 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 clap. Now this hand la plat, 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 plat. Now vie moute clap, 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 clap. Now do bout la Left side la Right side la
The car and glass, we are doing very well. Try find we on the map, we are doing very well. Yeah, pocket full of cash, we are doing very well. When the party up, we are doing very well. Yo partner, where the party at? Where the party at? On the road, on the flag, yo we don't get that. Johnny Walker, Hennessy, give me all of that. We like to do it. Always have a hot foot. Yeah, always have a hot foot. Lucian's always have a hot foot. When it come to party time, from the car and gas, we are doing very well. Try find we on the map, we are doing very well. Pocket full of cash, we are doing very well. When the party up, we are doing very well. Your partner, hey, during the day we down in town. In the night we in the bed. Tuesday night we buy Falcon. Friday night we close the leg. Hey, during the day we down in town. In the night we in the bed. Tuesday night we buy Falcon. Friday night we close the leg. From the car and glass we are doing very well. Try find we on the map, we are doing very well. Yeah, pocket full of cash, we are doing very well. When the party up, we are doing very well.
And that was Sedale taking the number 4 spot this week with Dweeve. It's time for the top 3, and I need to let y'all know that after the little thing I said about my producer last week, it seems that he felt a little bit bad about leaving us in the dark. So he gave us some more information on the top 3. Although he's still not telling us what songs they are, he said that the top 3 artists this week are Sika, Big Vibe, and Moto. So let's check it out.
Number 3.
Yeah, I've been hot since the birth of my son. Is your dreams really worth it? Man, get it or run. I said, keep it up, man. Don't forget the fun. I'm closer to my dreams. It's like a victory run. Oh, the victory's fun. But you're on our second lap. The best to ever do it. Put the city on the map. They say repetition is the father of learning. Yeah, talk to the youth cause this really concerning. Your idols brag about drugs and guns and songs with buns. But your life with a line ain't no songs about fun. I changed that, I bring it back. I only rap about facts. Quote me on that, the realest that's bringing shit back. I dig deep in my notes while I'm writing these quotes. Feel the words in my throat. Man, I really am great. Praying this, folks can relate. The songs that I sing, it's really supreme. It's just me, can't believe the team.
Dreams, yeah. The rugged stuff, thank God I've got my team, yeah. Gonna rise every time I fall. Living my dreams, yeah. The rugged stuff, thank God I've got my team, yeah. Gonna rise every time I fall. Living my dreams.
Number 2.
Hey, sexy mommy. Me love the things you do when you move that body. Girl, you look so good, make us spend me money. Bend over, baby, call me papi. Sweetie, all you got it. Yeah, baby, just between me and you. Make a dream come true. And I go spend me dollar on you. A private party for two. Yeah, you drive me loco, 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 baby. See when you go low, baby. You rotate that culo, baby. Just drop it, lolo, baby. Yo.
You drive my body crazy. That one no be like. Just say the words and I'll come running. I'm your ride or die. Baba, whatever you want, whatever you need, you know that I got it. Forget about it. Oh no, shaking. It's between me and you. Yeah. Pull up. My boots to the moon. My pussy for you. Just between me and you, baby. Pull up. Boots to the moon. My pussy for you. Yeah. You drive me loco, baby. See when I go low, baby. Rotate that culo, baby. Just drop it low, baby.
You second to none day. You number one day.
Number 1.
Motoda. What she like? She like the chicken on the rice. It's chicken and rice. My girl, you really look nice. Tell me why you look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. You look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Hey girl, your mother cook good food for you. You look good like chicken on stew. Bend over, take bamboo. You like small bamboo or big bamboo. You have spice but your bum nice. Oh Lord, bum nice. Make me pray to Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ. You look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. You look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Chicken and hey girl, look the pot, stir it up, let's try it hard and we make some chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Lord, you make me pray to Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ. You look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. You look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Hey girl, baby mama boom, what's your bowl from? Said listen, this summer me, Masirik Madinia, how belly, what up? She look very nice and slim.
And that was Moto taking the number 1 spot this week with chicken and rice. Now it seems y'all were hungry when y'all were voting, but that's okay. Draw that inspiration from wherever you have to and get those votes in. If you did not see your favorite music video this week, that's a sign that you need to keep voting. Get your friends to vote too, get your family to vote too, get your neighbors in on it, get whoever you need in on it so you can have the satisfaction of seeing your favorite music video here on the block. And of course, you could get those votes in by heading over to our socials on Instagram, that's the block 758. Hit that link in our bio or log on to theblock.rf.gd. Now, before y'all say I forgot, I know I said I had something special for you this week, so here it is. To celebrate our 5th week airing the block, we will be doing some giveaways over on our social media, and all you need to do to get in on that is follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That's the block 758. Thank you so much for chilling with us, and remember to check us out again next week on DBS. And of course, we're coming to you from Track Sports Bar and Grill in Rodney Bay. On behalf of Vato Studios and DBS, I am Jacka Whitting. Have yourself a good night, and I'll see you again next week.